Hello and welcome back to a Premier Inn, where this time I've booked myself a Premier Plus room. Now, if you're anything like me, you would have wanted to press that button a lot of times. I know I have. Well, this time I have. And today we're going to see exactly what the upgrade gets you and if it is worth the money. So let's go and check in and see how the room looks. This one's got a Beefeater as well, which I'll be eating in later. Not quite sure on what the quality is going to be like in there, but we're going to find out. Okay, we're in. Now, this is the room, which already looks rather premium, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. Straight away you come in, got an ironing board there with some clove hooks and a lovely mirror, which has a light. Also, look at this. Your card comes in a special Premier Plus key card holder. But also, you get a stool with the vanity section, which you don't get in normal Premier Inn rooms. Very nice. And look at this. I mean, straight away, what I'm seeing here are different materials are being used. I mean, look at all of the switches. I don't know if this is normal for a Premier Inn. I'll have to look back in the other footage I've got of Premier Inn rooms. But all of the light switches and stuff are metal, and lots of leather and nice woods and lighting and stuff has been used in this room, which is definitely part of the upgrade. But before we come on to all of this, let's focus on this section here, because there are some upgrades here as well, like this. Don't know if you can notice this. This is actually suede hangers. Of course, in the Premier Inn purple colours, but that feels very fancy indeed. And then not only do you get a kettle with the drink station, but you also get this, which you don't get in normal Premier Inn rooms. A good quality coffee machine. And look at that as well. Also, some chocolate. I mean, first impressions, I've been in this room, what, 1 minute? And you can already tell this is a pretty good upgrade. And then what is also included is a fridge with some still or sparkling water. Now I'm actually going to make use of the fridge, because that's something that I knew I was going to end up getting. I didn't know about the chocolate though, so I did bring my own. I've got some Tony's chocolate to whack in the fridge. So far already we've seen hanger upgrade, vanity upgrade with the stool and the fancy lighted mirror, drink station upgrade with this and some nice chocolate, and a fridge with some water in it. Already quite a few upgrades there, and just the overall finish of the room just looks a lot more premium. It has a premium feel to it. I am really liking this, and what is convenient is this lovely little HDMI cable, so you don't have to go digging behind to the TV. Once again, can't remember if that's in the normal rooms, but I like the way that it's set out, and I love the way that all of this looks. It's really nice. As well as a nice little bench down there. Now moving on, you don't just have a one-seat table, you have two, and they both look pretty comfortable. Oh yeah, that's comfy. Once again, the Premier Inn colour of the purple, because they have changed the colour of the room. Like, look at this. So behind the bed, you've got like a blue leather headboard, and you've got more greys and blacks and woods rather than the classic Premier Inn purple, which once again adds to the kind of class and premium feel. As nice as the purple is, and I do love purple, this definitely feels, yeah, it's got that premium edge. So as well, on this table, it comes with a Premier Plus book. Now, I'm gonna have a read through this. Oh, not as much in there as what I thought. That can't be. Surely there's supposed to be more in there than that. I think that they've forgotten the little booklet that's supposed to be in there, because there's nothing in there. Surely that can't be right. I mean, I've never stayed in a Premier Plus room before, so it might be, but it seems like there should be more in there. We do have a couple of Beefeater menus though, and I have a meal deal included. So I'll come on to the breakdown in price and the upgrade price in a minute. But yeah, I've got myself a meal deal, which has breakfast, a 2-course meal, and includes a drink. for a very reasonable price, which, yeah, I'll come on to after I've done the room tour. So yeah, not too sure what was supposed to be in there, but I'm convinced that that's not all it was supposed to be. This chair's a lot more colourful, isn't it? I'm always concerned about those types of colours. It reminds me of almost like a bus. And yeah, I've seen videos on TikTok and stuff of bus seats getting cleaned and they hold so much dirt. So I'm actually a little bit worried with this one. And the view is just of some trees and the car park. Nothing really too exciting there. The room does come with aircon. I'm not entirely sure whether that's a Premier Plus upgrade because I'm pretty sure I had that in the last one. What I do really like is this light. That's really, really cool. Oh, you can actually tilt it as well. Let's turn it on. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. All that is left is the bed and the bathroom. Now, Premier Inn beds, they're kind of known to be really good, and I'm hoping that they haven't changed too much with the Plus room because last time I stayed in the Premier Inn, I pretty much had a near perfect sleep, so I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be the same. And they don't mention any bed upgrades, so it probably is the same. But of course, we have to test it. Oh. Yeah, just as I thought, this is just really comfortable. You can't really get much better than a Premier Inn bed, to be honest. Every time I stay in a Premier Inn, I never have a bad night's sleep, you know? But let's make sure that the standards continue with the cleaning. They do. I mean, I'm not seeing any marks, hairs, nothing. Absolutely spotless. Although, it might just be me, but the bed feels bigger. Maybe that's part of the upgrade as well. Maybe it's a slightly bigger bed. All right, now let's come on to the bathroom. Let's turn on the premium metal switch and head on in. Now, this is definitely an upgrade. I mean, even just looking at the flush on the toilet, that just looks more classy than a normal Premier Inn toilet flush. And the styling of the bathroom is very, very different as well. Mainly coming from the tiles, to be honest. But with Premier Plus, you do get upgraded soaps. So now we have Bayliss and Hardin soaps. So we've got a good upgraded brand there. And I know from experience that they smell pretty damn nice. And then moving on into the actual shower, that's new. So by looks of things, you also get a proper rain shower, which you don't get with normal Premier Inn rooms. Size-wise though, the bathroom as a whole is pretty much the same, and the shower is as well. But, you know, they're pretty decent. It does look like this is slightly broken. It wasn't me though, it was like that already. But as a whole, the bathroom is pretty clean and nice. So, that is pretty much all of the upgrades. You've got upgraded materials, upgraded styling, the bed feels a little bit bigger, but still the same one we know and love. A better seating area with a nicer table and chairs, some lighting fixtures, even the TV wall looks better. You've got the extra amenities like the fridge, the coffee machine, the shower is upgraded, and you are supposed to get free ultimate Wi-Fi, which is the upgraded version, which usually costs a couple of quid. I'm starting to think that maybe that's what was supposed to be in here because there's nothing else that gives me like a password or anything, so I can't actually connect to it. All right, I stand corrected. Turns out I had an email with the code to get in, so still no clue what was supposed to be in here. But yeah, free ultimate Wi-Fi is included as well. So overall, that is quite a lot of upgrades. But how much did it cost? The whole stay has cost me £74. Now I know what you're thinking, sounds quite expensive, doesn't it, for a Premier Inn, but, oh there's a but, that does include my meal deal. So I've got a dinner, 2 courses, not just the one, 2 courses, a drink included with that, breakfast and a Premier Plus room for £74, which I think is an absolutely fantastic deal. But the actual difference between the standard room and this room was £8. I think you're getting a lot for your money with just £8. I mean, obviously this is just first impressions. I've been here 10 minutes. Things might change. I might start to notice things. But so far, for £8, just press the button, just do it. You know, treat yourself. I think it's worthwhile, especially if you have like drinks or something that you're wanting to keep cool. That fridge is going to come in handy. I am yet to test out the shower and sleep in the bed properly, I suppose. But first impressions, very, very good indeed. The Premier Plus upgrade usually ranges from around £7 to £15. It's never a drastic difference. So if things stay well, I'm going to recommend you do it, but stay tuned to find out at the end. But for now, shall we check out the Beefeater menu, because I don't think I've ever eaten at a Beefeater before. Jesus Christ. It's bloody massive. There's steaks, burgers, ribs, roasts. They do so much stuff. All right, well, I mean, God knows what I'm going to end up with. I don't think I trust it to do a good steak, so I'm probably going to stay away from that. But maybe a burger or something like that. I reckon they could do a good burger. But let's head over there now, because I'm pretty hungry, actually. Into the Beefeater we go. I got myself a nice window seat there, grabbed a Coke Zero and awaited my food. For starter, I had this crispy beef with lettuce to make these taco things. It was interesting to say the least, just okay. For main, I moved away from the burger and to this chicken and rib combo. After dismantling the ribs, I was ready to try, and the smoky flavour hit the spot. The chicken, on the other hand, it was a bit dry. The chips though, those were great, nice and thick. And the corn, well, it's just corn. It was a large meal, so in the end, I was defeated. Whew. Okay, so that was dinner. Now, pretty good, I would say, especially for the money. I did have to pay a supplement of £2 for that chicken and rib combo. But overall, very good value. I didn't intend to order that crispy beef stuff. I actually wanted some prawns, but they had ran out. So I thought, you know what, let's just try something completely rogue and different. And that's what I got. Overall, all of the food was okay. It wasn't spectacular. The chips were good. They were very nice. And the ribs were decent. Chicken, a little bit dry in places. But anyway, you don't need me to go through all of that. So that adds £2 to the total spend. Which still, you know, it's still a cracker of a deal. Whew. All right, after I think it was about 1,400 calories, that meal, maybe even more. Oh God, I'm really, really stuffed. But all that's left to do now is just go to bed, have a shower and stuff, and I will see you in the morning for breakfast and my final review of the Premier Plus room. Oh, good morning. So my first and only night in a Premier Plus room, and I must say, it was pretty pleasant. Did have one issue though. So this duvet, it's almost too good, right? It was quite hot last night, so much so that I actually had to get up and turn the aircon on, which was quite loud. I don't think that that's a Premier Plus problem. I think that that's just a Premier Inn problem as a whole, because I'm pretty sure the duvets are the same, and probably the aircon in every room is going to be the same. But yeah, so it was quite difficult to go to sleep with that noise, but once I was asleep, I was absolutely fine. The upgraded shower was really nice as well. The rainfall shower, it actually it's got like a softer feel to it. It's actually almost like it kind of feels like rain, as it says in the name. And the upgraded Premier Plus soaps, they felt quite nice. I feel rather fresh and moisturised this morning, even though I haven't moisturised yet. So, all good news for the Premier Inn Plus room. And to be honest, I'm just going to say it. Just do it. Just go ahead. Upgrade. Why not? You do get some really nice extras that, you know, especially like things with the fridge, the vanity area, and if you like coffee, the coffee machine. For a few quid, I think it's worth it. Especially if you can get it as cheap as I got it. I mean, £8 for all of these upgrades that I've mentioned through the whole video. Come on. That's worth it. All right, so all that's left to do now is go and enjoy some breakfast. I mean, I've had a Premier Inn breakfast before. I know what I'm going to, you know, be getting. You know, it's a nice breakfast. It's good quality. But for those of you that haven't, I'll take you along with me. Let's go. Alright, so that's breakfast done, and that brings the end of my stay here in the Premier Plus room. I've enjoyed it. I think it's a worthwhile upgrade. You should do it. Let me know in the comments down below if you are going to do it, and what you thought of the Premier Plus room. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to, like and subscribe as well, please. Please.